and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
double honor to apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Arkham who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to a hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes in Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners, and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and they are as follows. The tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes, the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians, the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitians, the tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, the tribe of Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians, the tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the tribe of Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, the tribe of Gad, the so-called North American Indians, the tribe of Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians, the tribe of Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians and Chileans, the tribe of Asher, the so-called Columbus Uruguayans, and the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we'll just get right into it.
Book of 2 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. It says, for many great mysteries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Right. We know pride goes before destruction, man. And we know Yahweh Shai isn't dealing with pride, man. So great misery is going to fall upon these people because what? Their head is lifted up, man. All right, they, especially when you talk to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the children of Israel. All right, y'all are puffed up as well, man.
That's right.
All right, because you're walking this earth like your sheep don't stink, but really you're sinning against Yahweh Shai because what? You still continue to eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. All right, you still committing adultery, man, whether it be physically with another man's wife or spiritually, following after these other gods and philosophies, man.
Right.
All right. So what's going to come upon you? Great miseries. Does someone have that definition? Misery.
The miseries, from the word misery, it says a state of feeling of great distress or discomfort of mind or body.
Right. So the Lord's going to have discomfort of the mind and body, man. All right. Well, when He's coming with this great destruction, man. All right. Whether it be a thermonuclear destruction, man. Concentrated laser beam from the chariots, man. All right. Famine. All right. Plagues, pestilences, right? You see, they're already talking that new C-19 talk, man. All right, they're pushing that up. They're starting another man. He constantly, the so-called white man pushes in his media what they're about to do, man. So they keep putting in your subconscious. Like I said, they're bringing out that C-19, this new variant. Oh, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one that's gonna stop people from smiling, you know.
The misery goes into a state of feeling of great distress or discomfort.
Great misery, man. Great is beautiful or enormous. And maybe distress. What else, brother?
Stress or discomfort.
Great distress or discomfort, all right, to the place of heaven. All right, why? Because it is the place that's been polluted with all types of sins, man, and abomination. We're going to get you how far to the outside. That's the thing. All right,
But they still going to this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18, and it reads, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
But the scripture says the Lord hates pride, man. Like what was going on. Pride is one of the biggest things that you have. Because at that point you don't believe in the Lord, man. It's all about showing yourself, man. All right, what the song Be Myself, man. All right, that's the spirit that you're in. You walk in pride, man. All right, you have to sin that thing to bring it down. Then you.
That goes to exalting yourself too. All right, you're not humble. As the Lord said, he who exalts himself shall be abased. Okay.
This is Isaiah 2:12. But the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Esau is the ultimate pride, man. He has the ultimate pride. As you can see, man, they just put a pig kidney into a human, man.
Yep.
All right, that's pride, man. Then what the dude died maybe a couple of weeks later, all right, a month later, all right. Esau has this military system that's lifted him up into what? Great pride, man.
Right.
Thinking that nobody can touch him through his technology and all these his scientific experiments, man.
Right.
All right, so they're thinking that exalting themselves to be above Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
2 Thessalonians.
Yes, sir.
Thessalonians. Why you grab 2 Thessalonians real quick?
This is Galatians 6:3.
All right.
For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
That's right. You see your own self, man. You're not tricking Yahweh Shai, man.
Right, bro.
All right, this is hey, you want to see yourself. This is putting your own instruction upon you, man.
God.
All right, you're putting yourself on a pedestal above the Lord, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
I'm just gonna add before he put that kidney in. I think it was down in Kentucky. He was doing open surgery. Dude was lasering his initials on people's organs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Esau was doing that. Putting his initials on people's organs when he had them open.
Did you say that all
Yeah.
can't take a sleep and all of that
Right. Different like the apostles going into different DNA makeups, man. All right, things are not built the same, man. So you can't take a pig and put it in a human, or a human part and put it in a pig without creating something different, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
Something abominable.
Something abominable.
Flesh of the same
That's right. Yep. Good. No, you good. Bring it out again. That's good. Hey, that's for the people in the back, man.
I feel that's a spirit too, because you don't supposed to be doing none of that transplant shit.
Right.
Esau is a fucking mad science. He does everything. Everything is experimental, man. You know, he's Frankenstein. That movie, that's him for real, man. He does that shit for real.
Mad scientist,
Right,
brother.
right. You don't supposed to be changing organ. You're supposed to. That's why Apostle Charles on this health kick, man. Everything. If you get sick, you just supposed to heal yourself.
Yep.
You're supposed to take out something. It's not your body's not a fucking car, man.
Yeah, because
You
you
know?
know that what happens with the body naturally fights stuff off, but when
Right,
you're
right.
taking stuff out and taking stuff that the body has to produce naturally,
Yeah.
the body stops producing it because it's saying that it's doing
Right, gone. Insulin, yeah.
So you're taking out a heart, putting in a pacemaker.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Your body, if you take the right shit, it'll eventually get rid of like different shit that the body has.
That's right. That's right.
Going into it, even with a fever, man, your body's natural thing is to heal itself, or sweat it out or
That's
whatever.
what- yeah.
But Esau, he'll give you medicines to
Suppress.
dull it,
Yeah,
to dull those
suppress.
sensations, man. When your body is automatically trying to heal itself, Esau give you medicine to make you those senses like detach.
Yeah.
Or if you fast.
Yep. Yes, sir. Put them in the ice bath like your oxygen field. So now you living in a state of your body is fighting against everything, man. Like what is this? What is this? Now you bringing up different ailments, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
Impurities are purified by heat.
Yeah,
You know, and that's the body's way of raising the temperature to get rid of whatever it is in your system that's messing you up.
That's why
This body is something else.
it's something else, man. That's why when you get real sick, your body breaks into those sweats because it's sweating all those toxins and things that are not good for you out, man, real fast, man.
But then
Real
it's
fast.
so kind of. Who created this complex?
Precept. Not you, Esau. Go ahead.
Psalms 10:4 said the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High.
And we know who the wicked are, man. And it says through his what? Through his pride and his what?
Not seek after the Most High. Psalms 10:4 the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. Jehovah Shai is not in all his thoughts.
At all, man. All right, because he thinks he's above the Lord, man. That's why they're trying this transhumanism now, man. All right, they're trying to create humans, man, to what? Take the Lord out the picture, man. Hey, we did this. We created life, man. All right, instead of life being born naturally, man, they're trying to take away all the natural born babies, man, out the earth, period, man. If you tell me that ain't madness, man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The Bible say what you're supposed to carry your baby, what, 9 or 10 months? Yeah. But Esau come with incubators. No, not incubators. When they make the baby come early, like in 6 or 7 months. You see what I'm saying?
The prenatal pills and things like that.
No. When they, I know what you're talking about, but pre-induced labor, man, which causes the baby to come out all messed up and jacked up.
Or cut them in and make a C-section, man. And cut the baby out from the woman's belly, man. All right, just to make the baby come out early.
But it causes the baby to have all kinds of illnesses. See what I'm saying? I got something real quick, man. Just since we getting on what he doing on the left hand side with this, what the Lord, this is Sirach 19 and 22. It says the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. All right, it's not profitable wisdom. All right, that's what it's like. It's not profitable wisdom. It's on the left hand side. So you, like your brother said, if you put a goddamn pig kidney in a human, man, that's not wisdom. That's idiotic, man. That's reprobate shit. It says, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So it's not prudence, man. The counsel of sinners, the wicked man, is prudence. Because look, they plan on fighting against the Lord. That's right. You think that's a smart thing? Right. That's a losing battle. That's it. It says, and there is a wickedness and the same an abomination. You see? And there is a fool wanting in wisdom. You see? Because the so-called white man, he wish he can be righteous, but that's not in his DNA. That's not in his fucking genetic makeup. You know. That's right. Anyway, you brother can kick it.
I had to bring that out.
This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value.
Physicians of no value. That's why they're not trying to heal you. Yep. All right. They have no plan on healing you, man. Their idea is to suppress you so you can keep coming back for more, man. That's right. Keep spending your hard-earned money to make them richer, man. All right. That's the grand scheme of it all, man. To keep you to have total control of the medicines, of the people, of really the whole world, man. Yeah. Elder Yashawamba just did a great video, all right, on how Esau uses music, all right, to defile our people, man. How they're he just did another video on a man talking about they're the new gods of the earth, and they'll take your life trying to make sure that they keep their position, man. All right, so we're dealing with the wicked, man. This is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man, right before us, man.
Let me say this, but the Most High gave him that power to do these things. You gotta remember that, man. The power that he got, the Most High gave it to him, man. But and that's why Yahweh Shah said, look, man, the only way you got this power is that's the Most High gave it to you. He said, don't you know I can call, what do you say, Paul? Seven legion of angels, and Yahweh Shah had the power to fucking do that, man. You know? Yeah. So this is why he don't really have no power. The Most High just gave him that power, and he's gonna come strip him of that power. You know. Anyways, man, go ahead, man.
That video, he said we're gonna be gods, no matter what you do. They already, and how are they gonna do that? They're gonna make sure that they control everything. That's why they pushing these new narratives, man. All right, to make sure that they're in control of what you eat, how much money you spend, which way you moving. They already tracking us. People don't even understand that they track you through this right here. They can track you through this phone.
Because they want to be the most. Now, what does the scripture say? Man's going to the Lord. They trying to play the Lord completely, man. They want to know when you waking up, when you taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? They even got the watches that can track your heart and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they want to know everything about you, man. You know? Yeah, right. 1984.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 6, and it reads, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
A diligent search, man, like the elder was going into. They search out all these things, man. All right, you'll be like, why did y'all even come up with that, man? But they deal with diligent search on everything, man. All right? They have their statistics. All right, they put people in different rooms and do different things to them to see who, and different type of scenes and scenarios to see the outcome of it, man.
Like the fucking one dude, the I think they call him the king of the fucking guy. What you have? How you say it? Gynecologist, right? I was taking all the women. And basically, it wasn't no damn anesthesia back then, so he was just fucking cutting them on
Yeah.
And he was fucking a nigga woman up, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
and they again, like they now he did that mad scientist shit. They got a statue of his ass still in fucking what's his name? He's called the father of gynecology. They got a statue of that motherfucker still up. And that was barbarism, man.
Yeah, I just brought that out, man.
That was hey, we said it. He Frankenstein, man. Then he get applauded for the shit.
Yeah, hey,
That's right. And he pushed this agenda that he's all good. He's doing this in the name of science, man. All right, but he really has a wicked agenda, man. Everything about him is wicked. Everything about him is abominable, man. All right, so there's no good in him. So when he's doing something, guess what? He's doing it for the detriment of you, man. He really wants to take the life of you Israelites, man. That's his whole MO, man. Why? Because of the birthright that we have, man. He wants that. He wants it back. All right.
And you can use his money to go to book called Murder Bank to the jet to the shot. You know, and then pretty much, and there he's pretty much talking about radical surgery. Radical surgery. This is what you have. That was started by that demon, and he was doing experiments on his wife, on his daughter. He brought a certain girl to do experiments on her, injecting her with all kinds of radiation and all kinds of serious effects. They all died, then he didn't have any more subjects, so he was experimenting on himself, and he dropped it. But this is the model that they have, for everybody else. You go in there to try to get healed of this disease, and what they're doing is experimentation with shit that's just prolonging the shit and not healing. You know? And I'm not a doctor. This is not any medical advice. It's just I'm just sharing information.
Right.
You got it. You got it.
And then they get Nobel Peace Prize.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
the Nobel Peace Prize.
You ain't noble and you ain't peaceable.
Right. That's right.
Show them you
Back in the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 6, and it reads, "They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep."
That's why they're going to tell you they're going to work. They're going to tell you certain shit. To make you feel good, so you can participate and think you're part of it. But you are part of it.
I say, yeah, not the good part. You're on the ass end of it. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, what's the name of that movie? The dude where he took the people and he
Human Centipede?
Yeah, Human
I was
Centipede.
just thinking this.
But
I was just thinking that
he
movie.
took him, he saw their mouth to somebody's ass and and like a tail of them. But but that's the devil. You see?
Yeah, where he was taking that venom and turning that guy into a king cobra. Yeah, the old flick. This guy, this scientist was shooting this guy with this snake venom, and eventually turned him into a king cobra.
Hey, what was that thing that they had? Slavery that had Jake coming down and shit or something like that? There was something, I forget what it was. Something along those lines. I can't think of it right now, but they, these devils are demons.
Yeah, knock their front teeth out, man.
Yeah.
Because they can be biting down, they will chisel his front teeth out and shove a tube down the
Yeah,
man.
that's for the food. But there was something else that they did, as a punishment. They would have Jake out there.
Talking about keep him from talking. That bit they put in their mouth.
They was defecating them out something. I forget that.
shit.
If brothers from kind of comic boy know what he's talking about. I forgot what it's called. But that's what he's doing.
There was Madame Laurie, who they said she was so bad that even Edomites had to kick her out. She was putting feces in their mouth, sewing the mouth up, breaking body parts, turning them into human crabs and stuff. Madame Laurie, yeah, she was up.
They were Israelite women. I But he was experimenting on Ephraim out there and injecting them with cancer.
So this devil got a lot to pay for, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
And that's all around describing Esau. All you gotta do is by a process of elimination, right? Tongue twister. You know, find out who does this apply to. What people are doing this. You know, the other nations ain't doing it on the level that Esau is doing it on. You know, so everything points to this devil being the wicked, being the devil. You know?
Yeah. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
Right, they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But what they're doing, there's another one in Psalm 73 where it says his tongue walking throughout the earth. You know, and pretty much they're just pushing that demonic spirit on the world. That's that cup. You know, on Babylon, that causes the world to commit fornication, so to speak, which is spiritual adultery. You know? And it has nothing to do with the microsphere. It has nothing to do with the MOTV. Revelation 17 and Revelation 13, as far as the are two separate scriptures, two separate books.
Reach up real quick. Like you were saying, it's a process of elimination, right? But this is what Job said, right? It says, for ye say, where is the house of the prince? And where is the dwelling places of the wicked? Have ye not asked them that go by the way? Do ye know not their tokens? You know, so do you not know the signs, like the scripture says, the devil cometh not but to kill, steal, and destroy? Job said, what? Do you not know their tokens, man? Yahweh Shai gave you their tokens, man, you know? And that's what this devil, those are the signs, you know?
What to look for? How do you figure out what's what, who's who?
Yeah.
Because obviously when the Lord created man, everybody's nationality was in the scripture. You know, you go back to what they call the table of nations in Genesis 10. All people come out of Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So all people on the planet Earth have a biblical nationality. But the thing is that over the centuries, it's been what they call denigrated. That's right. You know, it's been blackened out, crossed out. And if most people have a nationality that is not biblical. You know, this is why Isaiah 25, somebody get that, Isaiah 25 and 7. And pretty
Covering
much,
cast.
the Lord is so cold that he left still certain things, certain places on the earth, certain rivers still call the same, certain nations that still have their ancient biblical names.
A perfect example, like Moab actually got a missile called the Moab. You know, they ain't by coincidence, you know.
Because Moab is not a Chinese word.
That's right.
It's Isaiah 25 and 7. It said, he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
Right, so the Lord said he's going to cast, destroy the face of the covering cast over all people. What is that? The darkness that was pushed upon the people during what? The Renaissance period, which was the great time of deception. And now during the great time of deception, all the world has been duped. So this is why the Lord said that we are prophets unto the nations. And we are to teach all nations, including Israel. What we teach the nations is who they are and where they're going, what their judgment is. So what we're teaching the nation of Israel is the elect are going to be saved, the ones that are not a part of the elect will be destroyed. That's it. You know?
Simple.
We are set up as the herald for this prophet.
It said, all the veil that is spread over all nations.
Right, and that's what's happening right now. That veil and darkness is being ripped off each side, and the truth is coming. That's why the Lord said the first step to stand down is revelation. And after the revelation comes the destruction. You know, and this is the point we're at right now. We're at the point of all the all the arguments have been meted out. The arguments from the Lord and the prophets, the arguments from Esau and the other nations, and now we're in the final stages of the sentencing, which they're giving their judgment that they're going to come, and after the sentencing stage comes the judgment. So we're about to witness Esau's judgment. Because they're not taking heed to what's being said. They can't say they don't know because they've studied, they've researched the scriptures, and they have us, the prophets.
Like the scripture says, the wicked are reserved for the day of judgment.
Reserved for their tailor made for that. Romans 9 tells you that.
That's the only way they gonna get it.
So they have to be wicked. They have to do things in order to justify the Lord destroying them. Precept.
Ultimate setup.
Yeah, that's the ultimate setup. That's a lesson right there for somebody. The ultimate setup. The Most High set me up.
Yeah, John.
So much so he thought that he was going to get away.
Yeah.
Well, man.
You know, in that warped demonic mind of his.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. It says, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
Right. What favor is shown to them? They got the scriptures. They call themselves a God-fearing nation. In God we trust. You know, they have control of the whole entire planet Earth. So it's not like they're in subjection under anybody else's rules. But yet they still choose to bring out that wickedness. Which why? Because they are programmed to be wicked.
Hey, they even declared the Bible the law of the land.
1983.
You know?
Federal statute 961211, I believe. You got it, bro.
It says in the land.
So like, but you know, they'll pass these laws. They'll make Bible movies and all these things, man. But they won't follow the Bible, man. You know, they gotta, you know.
Hey, you do good that are accustomed to doing evil. If you're accustomed to doing evil, that means you're programmed.
That's right.
Esau is an automaton. He is a demonic robot created by the Most High to be the wicked, to show the world what happens when you become wicked.
The spirit that is in him is not upright. So when you look up that word spirit right there, it means essence. So everything that's about this devil is wickedness. All right, he's set up to just do wicked, man.
That's
You know.
He can't do right.
Yeah, you
He's
can't.
original.
Can't
Yeah. Hold on, what did the Lord tell Cain?
I shall have my face from
Rip, I'll do as well. So he had the option to do well, man.
Right.
You know,
But he couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it.
He had the choice to do it, but he couldn't do it because the choice was already set up from the beginning.
That's right.
He was already set up.
He have set thee up.
You got it on that?
I think I had a little bit more.
Like, bring that out, and then you can bring that here.
It says in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
He got the best land on the planet.
Yes.
The land of uprightness, the land of Israel. What is he doing? They're supposed to be the model for the world. They call themselves the people of the Lord. They're supposed to be the model for the world. But look at the examples that they're pushing out there. Even in the Lord's holy name. Kosher pork. You know? Right. Kosher pork, kosher pig. You know, they've got the biggest bull parade there. But they're supposed to have been established back 70 plus years ago. You know, as the people of the Most High. But yet, everything that they're showing is that they're the children of the devil. That's right. You know?
Look at the fucking condition of this present world, man.
Right.
It's getting worse and worse, man.
What the Lord said,
You know?
the blessed are the people that inherit the earth. The scriptures say that we would be in a bad situation. We would be the curse on the earth right now. So if we were the curse of the earth, that means we're not going to be in a position, you know, a lofty position. Because we're going to be brought from the low state to that lofty position. And we'll bring the praise and fame to the land where they put to shame. You know? Is there more of the glory?
It says, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
Why? Because they were created to be the wicked. Their vibration is on the left-hand side. There are two opposing forces of the Most High created: righteousness and wickedness. And they both they clash with each other. So if you were created to be the righteous, you're going to do righteous things. And even when you do wicked things, you're still going to have a conscience about it. This is why Jake, when they sell out, they have that conscience and they try to get right, but then eventually the ones that they sold out to put them to death. Why? Because they sold out. You can't bite the hand that feeds you.
Right.
You sold your soul. The Lord ain't going to sit there and protect you anymore. Because you done sold that hedge. You know?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 13, and it reads, consider the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
Who can make that straight which he made crooked? Matter of fact, somebody get Isaiah 27:1. You know, who can make something straight that the Lord made crooked? The Lord created all things, even the wicked, for the day of evil. Isaiah 34 says that Esau is the people of the Lord's curse. The Lord's curse means two things. They curse the way they look, and they also curse because they are set up and established to be the ones that are going to be destroyed.
Yeah, their works.
Right.
Their works.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. So the scripture also say, can Ethiopian changes his skin.
Go ahead, bam.
Bring it out.
Also got the 27.
Precept that.
This is Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian?
Get Isaiah 20. I'm sorry, not Isaiah 20. Revelation 20.
God, this is Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots?
The leopard can't change his spots. Of course, Ethiopia could do it now. They weren't really able to do it back then. But through all this demonic research, there was people could lighten their skin. But technically, they couldn't change their skin color. And the leopard cannot change his spots. You got it?
Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil?
Right. So if you're accustomed to do evil, means you were brought up that way. Somebody could hold Psalm 58. You were brought up to be that way from birth, from the womb.
Yeah, I say if you shave a leopard bald, them spots still gonna go back.
Because the hair gonna grow back.
Ecclesiastes 12.
And the hair ain't gonna, the spots ain't gonna grow in different places because that's the color of the hair that's in that area.
Yep.
You know, and they're not gonna go to the beauty salon and get a perm or get bleached. You know, you gotta have a leopard with red spots on it.
Yeah.
You know,
They'll bleach it, but it's gonna grow right back out.
that's it. That's it. All right, so
27.
27. Yeah, read that. What did you say?
You had Psalm 58 you wanted?
Somebody get Psalm 58 and whole Revelation 20. But let's get this right here. Isaiah 27.
Now, this is Isaiah chapter 27, verse 1. It says, in that day the Lord will hit.
I'm sorry. Psalm 58.
I got it.
Okay, right, brother.
Come on. Isaiah 27 and 1.
So these read the scripture. Who can make a crooked thing out of a straight thing out of a crooked thing? Well, this is the crookedness.
God, this is Isaiah chapter 27 and verse 1. It says, in that day, the Lord with his sword and great and strong sword shall
Which is
punish
what? The missile. That's right.
shall punish Leviathan and pierce the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, the crooked serpent.
The crooked serpent. They were created to be the crooked. Somebody get Ezekiel 28. I think it's around 13, where it says,
Got wisdom have
that's good. That's in the
perverted
same
thee?
chapter. The anointed cherub that covered.
Yeah, okay.
All right, bring that up. And then we're going to go back to Isaiah 20. We'll read that from the top again.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 14, and it reads, Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth.
Right. They are the anointed cherub that covereth, because the Lord chose them to be that. What's a cherub? A cherub is a mighty one.
Yeah, messenger.
Right? So they were the anointed, they were chosen as the mighty one to what? To cover.
Yeah.
This is why when they got out of their prison sentence, what's the first thing they did? They went out and deceived the whole world.
That's right.
Iconoclasm.
The blessing that they got was the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said iconoclasm.
That's
When
it.
they knocked down all the dark images in
Break the word
Europe,
down, break the
you
word
know,
down.
which means what to deface the different images, man. You know, basically whitewashing. You know.
That's it. That's it. Bring it out.
Hey, matter of fact, he actually iconoclast himself because he disguised himself. He didn't go by Edom. He called himself white.
Right.
You know, which we break that word down all the time, which means he's red. You know, his skin is translucent.
Right.
You know, so he iconoclast himself. People didn't know. He don't know the white man by Edom.
Right.
Even though he's banning it on social media now.
Because they're trying to get away from it, but it's out so much that they can't help it.
Yeah, but what you said earlier though, the biblical name.
Right.
You know, he's trying to suppress that, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the reasons that was like one of my first things in the church. When I used to read the Bible and when the pastor, he would never go into those names. I was like, damn, why don't he never break these names down? Like, who is these people? Because I was always trying to find black in the Bible.
Right.
You know, and no pastors ever, that's just the names. You know, okay, but they mean something.
Hey, can I?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was just saying they only mentioned one. That's with Simon of Niger.
Yeah.
That's the only black dude they mentioned.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, but I got the word iconoclast.
Bring it out.
It says breaker or destroyer of images.
Right, because you can do it two ways. You can whitewash,
Yeah.
you can paint over it, or you can break the actual statue and break the noses off,
Right.
or you can destroy that image and make another one of yourself.
Come.
This is why when you look at ancient pictures and frescoes, mosaics, right, you'll see that the hair on the is fluffy.
Yeah.
But then what they did during the Renaissance was that fluffy hair, because they couldn't get a chance to destroy them all.
Right.
They painted stringy hair over
Yeah.
the fluffy hair. That's why you see it so puffed out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then when you go to the Renaissance images, they're flat on the head.
Flat on their head, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I watched a documentary about Rome, and they were saying when they dug those statues up, man, those statues, they're not white like that. The paint has been stripped off of them. Right. Rome was actually
Multicultural.
multicultural people there.
Yep.
You know, but they suppress that. Try to act like they were the only ones there.
Yeah, and then you have these devils that now they're trying to say that the Russian icons, the reason why you look dark is because they're dirty. Come on, man. You know? Come on, man. Bullshit. They look like that because they were black images, so-called black images, or brown skin images, you know, that actually depict it. You know, but then what happened was when Esau got in there, they destroyed it. But you got to remember, it's 1,000 years of art.
Yeah,
You're not going to be able to destroy 1,000 years of art in a few years.
Right. And all those lanes.
Well, you had Russia about a couple months ago. They had like this I guess like this press thing, right?
Yeah.
And they purposely showed all the icons of the dark images in Russia, man.
Yeah.
They purposely did it.
You have a place called Dura Europa.
Yeah.
And in Dura Europa, you have, you know, pictures of the children of Israel. So you have the Egyptians, you have Pharaoh's army, you have Moses and Aaron, and you can see that they're brown-skinned men
Yeah.
with a curly hair.
Yeah.
You know, they're African.
Yes, sir.
You got it.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Who did it? The so-called white man did it. How do we know? Because all you got to do is look at the pictures.
Yeah.
Who's being depicted today as being the Most High, Yahushai, and the angels, the
saints.
Israelites? Because who's the top judge? The Most High. Yahushai is the judge. You know, the angels, the Israelites, but everybody's depicted as being so-called white.
Yeah. They call everybody a saint except the real saints.
Right.
This is Saint Teresa, Mother Teresa,
Right.
Saint such and such.
And
And them
it's-
bitches ain't did shit.
The Boziers, they had a lot to do with the kind of class. They had a lot to do with.
Yeah.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
You know that was who he had going around doing the dimension. That's what they had going around doing those different things, covering up those faces and changing the faces of the judges, man.
Yeah.
Right, because they was like in power during those times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they family, like they yeah.
And really, and Esau, that's kind of what's indoctrinated to them. And for Edomite is in power, and we see we see a gate for Edomite. It's in their thoughts to always uplift another white man over. So it's always the power structure is always it's been switched just to uphold white.
And that's why they took the stronghold back in the 1400s,
Yeah.
which was Spain
Yeah.
in 1453 and Constantinople in 1453.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a coincidence.
Reset.
Well, actually, Spain was in 1492. I think it was 1492.
Yeah.
When the last stronghold, Granada, was taken.
Granada, yeah,
Which
yeah.
was run by a Moor.
Moor, yeah.
You know, which they were Jakes. And
Yeah.
those were Jakes that embraced the religion of
Yeah.
Islam.
Which all those temples was built by those Jakes.
You gotta watch the movie LC.
All those different structures and churches.
Even the armies. The armies proceed after the armies that Jake ran, man. Hannibal's tactics is still using the armies now, but they don't do ground wars. But those wars, his flanking mechanism was used in all the armies here.
Well, Hannibal, his name is Hebrew.
Yeah,
It could mean either Barak blessed,
Right.
it could mean Barak with a qua, which is like thunder,
Khan.
or it could be Barak, what was the other one? One Barak blessed and Barak, which is thunder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I believe that was the two.
Khan.
There was one more. So who got
Elder Anab had some
Bring
real
it
quick.
up.
This is for Maccabees 3 and 48, and laid open the book of the law,
Right.
wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
So that goes all the way back during the Hellenistic period. The Greeks did that. So how much more later on in today's society? You know, you have, I'm sorry, brother. You have,
It's
the
cool.
Romans, you have the Romans, you know, that have a god called Zeus.
Yep.
Right? Zeus, and what's the other name they call it? Zeus. And
Zeus Poseidon.
Apollos,
what's that?
Hercules.
Apollo,
Not Apollo. Zeus.
Odin?
No, No, it's Zeus and another name that it goes by. Jupiter.
Yeah.
Which Zeus and Jupiter, which are the same God,
Yeah.
they're when you look them up and you do the research the way the white men don't want you to do,
Right.
it describes Zeus as being Ethiopian. Ethiopic goes back to Ethiopia.
Ethiopia,
And what color are the Ethiopians?
Yeah.
Brown skin.
Dark.
You know, so why is he, if he's a so-called white man, why is he described as being, looking like an Ethiopian?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. We're not the children of the Ethiopians, to the old children of Israel. You know, and the Ethiopians range from a dark brown to a light brown.
That's right.
You know?
Well, you know, you remember like a couple of weeks ago when that guy was standing towards camp, the one guy with the big bag.
Yeah.
He was Ethiopian.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah.
He was Ethiopian.
That's why he had that weird.
Yeah, he was Ethiopian.
Yeah.
You see that head?
That's why he said he's gonna go get some water. Y'all want it, but now we cool. Man.
Yeah.
I said, don't nobody better not drink none of that.
Right.
No, but you got and now you have Jakes that look like that.
Kind.
Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
You know, but his spirit was.
Yeah, about to say even amongst them though.
Like
you know?
Nipsey Hussle, I think he was a so-called Ethiopian.
Eritrean. Etruscan. However you pronounce it. He was a Jake.
He was a Jake.
It's a matter of fact, there's a brother in the England camp.
Okay.
There's Etruria, I forget the name.
I think it's Etruscan.
Eritrea.
Yeah, we mangling that word, man. We mangling that word.
Salaka brothers, he's the giver. So where we at?
It's about the 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it's in the power of their
And
hand.
that goes hand in hand with Job 9:24. And and that goes hand in hand with what we're reading in Ezekiel. You can read that again.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 14, and it reads, Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth, and I have set thee so.
I have said thee so. So who set up Esau to do what he did? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. To go around the world deceiving the world. Why? To fulfill his words. You know? You got it.
Thou wast upon the holy mountain of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yep, going all the way back to the garden. Right?
Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire.
Yep. So now go back to Isaiah 27:1, and then somebody hold Revelation 20.
I got it right here already.
Okay.
Isaiah, back to Isaiah.
Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 27, verse 1. It says, In that day the Lord with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent.
That crooked serpent. And that's why Psalms 58 describes him as a serpent. You got it?
It says, And he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea.
Right, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. What does it mean by the sea? That's talking about
Amongst
all
the
the
people.
different nations and peoples and tongues. So now Revelation 20, you got one?
No, that was it. That
Okay,
was it.
Revelation 20.
You want me to start from the
1.
top?
Yep.
All right, Revelations 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit.
Right, the bottomless pit is Europe.
Yep.
You want to find out about pits? Go to the book of, I think that's 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter. It speaks about the Lord having one favorite pit. And that pit is the land of Israel. You got it?
And a great chain in his hand.
That great chain represented captivity. It's like having a dark cloud over you. It's a metaphor for like a dark cloud, or restraining somebody from doing something. Because the greatest thing these devils do are what? Steal everything, deceive everybody. That's what they did when they were the serpent in the garden.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Right.
Right?
And laid hold on the dragon, the old serpent. See, now you got to ask yourself, who's the serpent, man?
Exactly.
Who is this talking about, man? In Isaiah, in Genesis, and Revelation.
Right.
Man, you got to ask yourself those
And
things.
then when you go through the
You know?
book of Revelation, it tells you that same serpent
Yeah,
is
you say that old serpent, the devil.
it's identified with 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yeah.
And it tells you what the 7 heads and the 10 horns are.
Said these are kings.
The Christians will say that's great Satan himself.
You know?
That's Satan got mad at the Most High, and he took the third of the angels to deceive them, and they rebelled against the Most High, and then the Lord kicked them out of heaven, and then they tried to get back into heaven. So Michael and Yahweh and the angel had to
Like he's sitting up there fighting with these fucking
Michael headlocking demons and
Made
shit.
himself. I made his all father God and made everything. But he created himself an enemy.
But he don't got control of him.
He created himself an enemy. I mean, if you create the enemy, don't you? He can't even defeat him. That's crazy. Makes no sense.
Anyways, Revelations 20:2, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
So when you put all those words together, it's all they're all descriptions of the same person.
They are synonymous to one another. They are synonymous.
That goes hand in hand with Isaiah the 14th chapter, when it identifies him as being Lucifer. But then when these churches, they'll say Lucifer is the devil. Lucifer is not the devil as far as the spiritual demon Satan. They are the Edomites. You know, and specifically the higher ups, which they call themselves Illuminati. Because when you take the time and you break the word down, it explains to you what their word Lucifer means.
Right.
Lucifer is not a personal name.
Right.
It should have never been capitalized. It's
That's
not
right.
a personal name. Lucifer is a description.
Right.
You know, it's like a title.
Right.
And it means light bearer or dawn bearer. Goes back to the Hebrew word Hayalau or the Greek word Yosef. Same thing. When you break those words down, light carrier. Because they carry the light on the left-hand side. And the scriptures say that the knowledge of wisdom, as long as your wickedness is not wisdom.
Yeah, I just brought that out. Yeah, it was a spirit, you see?
You got more?
The book of Malachi, they shall call them the border of wickedness. You see?
No matter where they go.
Yeah.
Good, we got a precept.
But when we finish getting this? Or?
Yeah, we finish that. We're going
Okay.
to jump to the 7th verse after you get this.
All right. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more.
So now, the best way to describe that is look at Israel. We're under curses. No matter what we do, we can't get out of the curses. There's a seal, a block there that's holding all Israelites back. You're going to have some that sell out. They're going to get up so far. But eventually, if they're Israelites, they're going to fall. You know, curse shall you be when you come in, and curse shall thou be when thou goes out. You know? So now, get the precept, brother. And then we'll jump down to the 7th.
This is Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
So if they were wicked from the womb, that means before they were even born. Remember, the children haven't done neither good or evil.
Right.
Because you gotta ask yourself, okay, do the scriptures identify any people as being these wicked, as being the ones that are not, right? And the scriptures identify the Edomites as being wicked, as being the ones that are not right, the sons and daughters of Satan. Is that it? Okay.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder. They stop it her ear.
Right, because when a poisonous serpent bites you, you don't die right away. You die after a process of time. You know, and it says that they won't hear the voice of charmers. Who are the charmers? The prophets.
Like look at this society, man. You got people that's transgenderism and all that bullshit, push, the things that's actually being pushed right now, But that's the venom. Now you seeing people homeless and and all this shit, man.
And they have the scriptures. And they have us. They have Moses and the prophets. Let them hear them. The parable of Lazarus.
So like you said, it's a slow death,
That's it. Yep. So who's got what?
Did you still?
Revelation 20 verse 7.
It says, when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosened out of prison, and shall go out and deceive the nations, which are in the four quarters of the earth.
And that's the very same thing that they did as soon as they got loosed out of their prison. And when did that happen? After the 1,000 years. What was the end of the 1,000 years? Renaissance period. What did the Renaissance mean? Rebirth. What was it the rebirth of? The rebirth of the devil on the earth. Back in the Bible. And then what does it say? That the last rulers of the earth are the Edomites. That's it. We got it.
That was
it.
that was it today.
All right. Anybody else got anything?
This is 2 Thessalonians
chapter 2,
Today is get on Esau.
start at verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
And the man of sin is being revealed right now. And when you go back 2,000 years ago, that happened prior to 70 AD. 70 AD, that's when the man of sin was revealed. That's why the Apostle Paul said the mystery of iniquity does already works. Only he who led us will not let us until he be taken out the way. So Esau, he has a certain period of time that they're going to rule. And nobody's going to stop their time but I got it.
It says that the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalted himself above all things, all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Who's doing that? Come on, man. Proselyte elimination. You don't have any so-called African Hamites sitting up on posing as the Lord. You don't have, Israelites, so-called Negroes and Native American Indians posing as the Lord. You don't have Chinese, which are the Moabites, Japanese, which are the Ammonites, Elamites, Ishmaelites. You don't have any of that posing out there as the people of the Lord, as the Most High. But them, and they are worshipped. Anywhere you go on the planet, they worship. Even in the movie they clone Tyrone. You go in the church, the preacher had the holy look of the Lord, but then behind him you had a picture of Caesar. You know? That so-called white Jesus. The other white
When they was conquering Jacob, Ephraim and Gad and all, they brought that image with them. You know, it was right next to the sword that they had, man. You know, so that image that's a sword within itself, man. All right, deceiving, that's a weapon too. You know.
Deception is a weapon.
That's a weapon.
That's right, yeah, because right along with that, that's his philosophy just helped along what he's already been doing. His philosophy came along to help further. Because you got people that really don't like Esau, but they really want to speak against him. They'll be like, say, oh yeah, it's just the white man, but they'll go along with his system. They won't ride, it won't really be, they still, because the scripture says, we should go to them for one of all things, but still Jake be just like, oh yeah, I hate this devil, but let him give out a stimulus check or whatever. He the first one in line.
Hey, that's what you say, the world wanted after.
Yeah.
I got some.
Y'all got it.
Just to back up, Asha brought out, this is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 2. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus said the Lord God, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas. Yet, it says, yet thou art man and not God. Though thou set thy heart as the heart of God, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that can be hid from thee.
Why? Because they have accomplished a diligent search.
Exactly.
They search things out. One thing the devil does, they search things out.
Even if it take them years, man.
That's why it says that the children of this world are wiser than the children of light. You got
Yeah, plus they got the power and the money to actually do it. So they can search it out for 20 years, man, until they come up with it,
And I even think in the scripture it says wisdom shall increase.
Mm-hmm.
So right now wisdom, knowledge shall increase. Right, knowledge increases. So right now it's I ain't gonna say it's an easy thing, but it's well, for Esau, it's a very easy thing to get knowledge. On top of that, he has the resources to go search out those things. As far as to go over there, to search out the rivers, to look actually with Damascus, and he has the resources to go see what those things is written is true.
Right, but the information to do the research is readily available for you. Because back then, but the difference now is that they have a lot of redirection when you're searching things. So it's harder, even though it's easier to research, it's harder to find the truth because there's a lot of redirection.
Because years ago, to do research, you have to you have to get encyclopedias. So now you got these handheld computers. There's no reason for no one to not know nothing. You know, whatever you want to know, it's right there at your fingertips.
The Esau got the what's that computer that he got, Osh?
That's Forever Learning.
Computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
constant, yeah.
And that computer, it learns instantly about
Every
certain
12
things.
seconds?
Every 12 seconds.
Yeah.
So they're constantly learning things, even at a even at a faster pace now than back then.
You know, I think the brother Benji, the brother Benji in Chicago, he scoffed. My son was telling me he scoffed the one these people set up in their homes.
Lexa.
Lexa, yeah. He asked Lexa. He said, he said, Lexa, who what color was the true Israelite? She said, the true Israelites are a black, a darker nation. It was cold. Because, look, he said Esau made that technology, but that technology it don't know the lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to tell the truth, bro.
That's a programming to do it on
That's a
certain
program,
shit.
yeah.
But for the most part, they'll bring
Yeah.
out the information.
But,
you
and
know?
then what they do, they'll say, okay, give this much information. Their program and say, give this much information. And they'll call it Wikipedia. That's why a lot of stuff on there, you got to study research. You got to double research. You have some more stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I was just gonna say, Apostle was saying that they redirect you.
Yeah.
It's a site, if you're looking up certain stuff, it'll take you to this website called Quora, that you gotta log in and
Yeah.
get the information to find
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like once upon a time, you could easily look up the meaning of NASA
Yeah.
in Hebrew. You can't do it anymore.
hey,
It's gonna take you to that site.
you
Quora.
know what? They showed you that in that movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie 7. When Morgan Freeman, remember he had to go get that information. He went to the library. He said you can get this information, and he had certain books he had to look up to serial killers. That's how he got a plug on all four. Because there's certain knowledge, man, that's recorded, man. You can get. It's never late. Yes, Wilson.
This is verse 4. It says, with thy wisdom and with thy understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver unto thy treasure. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches.
Hey, and that word, the traffic, man, we know back in the day we say it was through his drugs and everything, but hey, it's been shed a light, man. He traffics everything. You know, hey, humans, whatever it takes for him to make money off of it, man. He traffics. You know, old relics or whatever it is.
It was crazy about you saying that. I just watched something this morning of the truck driver. He said he was going to go to jail. So he was going to expose Esau in his trucking industry. He said he was calling out different truck industry. I moved cocaine with this truck industry, and the government knew about it. I moved marijuana with this one. I trafficked people with this trucking industry. So they knew these different entities. You know, Esau be knowing what's going on.
But you know what? That's wicked on his part, though. Because you doing that, if you got any kind of fucking integrity,
And he only want to expose
you know, how you want to expose
He
it?
going to jail.
Because you going to jail.
They know they
So it's blood on your hands
Yeah,
just as much as his.
That's right.
You just as guilty as him. You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, man, go ahead,
I
brother.
got something.
It says, I got one more verse. It says, verse 6, it says, therefore, thus said the Lord God, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God. Verse 7, behold, therefore will I bring. That's it. That's all right.
Come on.
I got it. Who got the next precept?
Yeah.
No, this is Obadiah 1, verse 1, starting at the top. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. And that ambassador is us, man, the men of the Lord. Arise ye, and let us arise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Thy pride.
That don't mean that they're a small nation. They're greatly despised.
That's right. Yeah.
They're
God.
insignificant.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to say they that are younger than
I have the riches. Yeah. He said, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. And hey, I was just watching a documentary on how they took Hawaii in 17 something, man. It was a queen. It was on monarchy back then, and when the army came over there, they actually just straight debo Hawaii from them, man. I mean, just straight took it. You know, and then they start, and it was through the Spirit of the Lord, because when they first got it, they just, you know, it was business about money. But then they actually found out through the Spirit that it was a military stronghold. You know, because right now, and one of the guys went into a documentary. I'm gonna post it in the documentary group. They said Hawaii is like one of the strongest defense mechanisms that America has. They got so many. He named how many missiles that sit there. He said there's no, and the people was threatened because he said they know that if America has these many missiles here, that other nations got, you know, that's gonna be like one of the first spots hit. You know, because it's a military stronghold, man. So everything this devil got, man, was through the Spirit of y'all about shooting out the shot.
Yeah, they done went over there. They done fucked Japheth up, man.
Yeah.
Japheth is heavy into transgender shit.
Yeah.
They on meth heavy out there, man. Matter of fact, you remember that show? With the dog.
Yeah,
that was in Hawaii. The dude dog. Yeah, that was in Hawaii, man.
Yeah.
You know, so he got them all on fucking drugs and shit out there, man.
Fuck them people up, man. And like you said, he got diabetes.
Yeah.
Hey, wherever he go, he takes his what you call it, MRE. No, his, you know, because that shit came from the food rations. That's where you get all the canned goods and shit. The packaged shit that's here, that's where it came from. It came from military, and the TV dinners, all of that shit. And that's why when he goes to a land, he takes his food there. You know, and cans it up and all that shit. Now the people over there dying from diabetes and they're all fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Homeless. You know, he pushed them off the beach fronts, man, and settled. They had little homeless towns and shit.
Cause all them Samoans wasn't that goddamn big.
Yeah, man, hell no.
You know?
Right.
On that span, that can.
Yeah, sure, yeah, man.
It's like a national dish over there.
That's why that movie Planet of the Apes, the old one, it says, beware of him, he is the harbinger of death. He will make he will make an utter end of your world and his. So yeah, they called him out, man. They knew exactly who that man was.
Cancer.
Avatar, he said, when he was praying, he said, they killed the earth.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Help me destroy them.
That's verse 3. He said, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. And that's another reason why we know who he is, man. And wherever he goes, wherever city, this dude builds skyscrapers, man. He has to, his whole, when he climbs those mountains, when we brought that out years ago, you know how much it costs to like go to climb Mount Everest? That shit's like $10,000. It costs some money to do that. Who the fuck? I mean, no,
you charge somebody to climb.
Yeah, bro. And a lot of the people died.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I think it'd be the equipment and all
yeah.
that.
After the equipment, then I think you got to pay the dude who take you up there. You got to pay him a couple of thousand. You know, so yeah, he risked his life, man. So you got to pay him, man. Just like them knuckleheads that went down there and said those were millionaires, man. You know,
no, that shit was fake. There wasn't nobody in that goddamn thing.
It was remote control.
Yeah, I believe that shit was fake.
Right. Yeah, because the one that they went down after Sodom and Gomorrah, it was remote control. They didn't send nobody down there. You can't believe shit this dude do, man.
Yeah, because what billionaire's gonna get in a tin can and only open one way?
Yeah, you gotta be locked in there. You gotta be locked in there. And really, it could have been fake because it was psyops, man. It would take your mind because there was a lot of bills that was passed while that shit was out. Okay, but thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, they even had Jake saying, can't nobody beat us.
Yeah.
Like we a part of this. We America, we the strongest.
Yeah.
We got the most missiles. We got this. We got that. All right, that's the so-called pride of this devil and the pride of these Americans, man.
A lot of them are going forward and said that even God himself can't stop me.
Right.
Titanic and other situations.
Hey, even that shit was a setup, you know, because that was a setup from the elites, man. Because the people that was going against the National Reserve, Federal Reserve, they put them on that boat, man, and sunk that boat, man.
And the survivors said they don't even remember seeing the iceberg.
Yeah. Come on, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 47:7. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither did remember the latter end of it.
Or what? He was going to be a ruler forever, man.
That's right.
You know? And really that's his plan, all right? Once he chipped the masses, right? That's his plan, man. The inward thoughts that their houses shall continue forever, man. That's what they think, man. They think they're going to rule forever, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
But like the Lord say, he's going to I think it's in Job the 5th chapter. Somebody grab that for me. Job, disappoint the yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Because the Lord, he got it. Hold on, I'm getting that first.
I got a five.
Go ahead, get it real quick.
Now, this is Job chapter 5 and verse, I'm going to start from 11. It says, to set up on high those that be low, that those which mourn be exalted to safety.
And that's the Israelites. We're going to be exalted to safety, Lord willing. All right? Beamed up on the chariots and eventually what? The kingdom of heaven. All right? Read.
He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
Yeah, what's that, man? All right? Like the scriptures say, when he is about to fill his belly. All right? The arm, what do you say? The arm bow shall what strike him through, man. You know? So once this devil think he got this thing set up, man, the Lord is gonna come back, him and the angels, man. You know? You gonna hit?
He disappointed the device of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, what's the enterprise? It's called what? The New World Order. All right? So that's the New World Order right there in the Bible. Their enterprise, man. You know? Read.
He taketh the wise.
See, the Bible contains everything, man. It's just under code names. All right? Read.
He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. They meet.
Which that was the point right there. But go ahead. Oh yeah.
This is Psalms 49 and
because that's the beauty of this thing. The Lord got this devil in the trick bag, man. He gonna let this devil only go so far before he actually come back and fucking destroy this devil. All right. Who are at that Thessalonians? What do you say? Destroy him with the brightness of his coming. You know, he gonna come and tear all this mess down, man. You know, every ideology, every idol, you know, every fucking dominion, the Lord's gonna tear all of it down, man. Just like that, man. Once the Lord and the angels come back, man, that's it. It's a wrap for this devil, man. Go ahead, man.
The elements shall burn, so
Yeah.
everything's gonna burn. And everything on this earth is what? Constructed through the elements.
And Esau knows that's why he's moving so fast.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, the Lord's gonna burn everything back to its natural element. Hey, that's why this place is gonna be a desert. The Lord's gonna burn all this shit back down to the natural chemical makeup.
And that's the spirit, because that's what basically a desert does. It's just a constant, continuous burning. Nothing lives in a desert. That sand is on fire. Like
Yeah, but go ahead and finish that, brother.
which one you want?
Oh, the one you was just reading before that.
I didn't read anything yet.
Who was reading?
I was reading.
Go ahead.
Like in Isaiah 47:8, therefore hear now this that thou art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Verse 9. But these two,
And that's pride, man. Esau, that's the ultimate pride Esau has. I think nothing can stop him, man. But there is a greater power than you, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, hey, it's about to be civil war. Is the economy about to crash? You know, another pestilence is about to be released. Yeah, you're gonna lose, man. You know, because you really you think everything you got everything under control, man. But really, the Most High, hey, he gonna realize, like, look, it's gonna be totally out of his hand one day, man. You know. The Lord, he gonna fucking take control, man. You know?
What's one of those prideful things they say? We've never had war on our shores. We never had a war in the land.
And the scriptures speak of that. The scriptures
So
say
you gonna
that.
have civil war, and you got them And you got these Chinese people entering the border, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they said, no. Well, the words they use, they said men of fighting age.
Yeah, fighting age.
That's exactly what they said. They said men of fighting age is on the border. And they just releasing them back into America, man.
Yep.
Once they catch them.
And look, they just set up a police station right up under their noses. Well, they went up under their noses, but they got a police station. They got a Chinese police station in New York.
So you
So they
see,
said it popped up one day.
and you niggas ain't ready.
That's right.
2/3 of Jake is not ready. What's about to come, man?
Yeah, they knew about that. Back in Isaiah.
See, the other nations is they ready for war, man.
Yep.
Jake is not ready for war, man. Jake ready for clubbing and the next pair of Jordans, you know. But here you go, these other nations, man. They ready to go for blood, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Even with the way that they train the American military is totally different from the way that they train these other militaries. They got these little ones coming up as kids.
Hey. So like, what you think? Look, the dollar crash. What you think was next?
Right.
War.
Right.
They don't got no other choice but to fight.
Yeah, you can't punish
Yeah.
those lasers, man.
You know.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Esau got a whole beam out the sky.
You know?
How you gonna fight that?
Well, what you think? What's next, man? War.
Hey.
Well, we lose it economically. well, let's go to war. You know.
And those small nations, they talking shit.
Yeah.
Like I put in the group, the one African dude, he said, let the dollar crash.
Yeah.
He was excited about it. He said, let the dollar crash.
yeah.
He said, we give you our resources, you give us paper.
Yeah.
They tired of America, bro.
he was
They
going up, yeah.
Yeah, because now all African countries are what? Any type of payment of their resource, they want payment in gold. They don't want
Well,
payment.
that's what
They
dude
want
said.
their paper anymore, man. All right, this is
So get all the gold the Europeans have stolen from us.
Yes, bro.
But go ahead, brother. Bring out the scripture, man.
Good. I got some.
I got one more real quick. This is Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come these. Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day: the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of the sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
Yeah. So for your wickedness, the Lord got a great judgment for you, man. You know, like the scriptures say, the plague shall come in 1 hour.
That's right.
Death, famine, pestilence. You know, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. You know. So America, they won't be that lady no more, or what? They won't be that virgin no more, because utter chaos is coming to America, man. You know.
That's right.
You know.
This place is gonna become a third world country overnight.
Because the scriptures say, "Woe to you that establish a town on blood and iniquity." So guess what? So that blood is gonna come to you, man. Yeah. And what it says, because thou hatest not blood, blood shall pursue thee. You know. So the Lord is going, man. The Lord got something special for this devil. That's right. So the Lord, hey man, he about to get down on this place, man. But go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Just a quick one there. This is Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
Yeah. So it's already set up in the spirit. This devil gonna go down. It's just when the Lord want him to go down. You know, it's already etched in stone. Oh, what is that? The book of Daniel when it was during the time of now, right? But it was already etched in stone, man. That look, Babylon gonna go down, man. You know, so it's already set up through the spirit, man. It's already written in the scriptures, man. Oh man, there's an article I ran across. It was like why is America not in the Bible? I'm on the come like, no, America is clearly in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You just can't see it. You know? It's there. But anyway, go ahead, man.
This is Job 20 and 21. Job 20 and 21.
21.
Oh, 20 and 20. Oh, it's like. Yep. This is Job 21 and 21. 20. 21 and 21. God. No, All right, Job 21 and 21. For what pleasure hath he in his house after him, when the number of his month is cut off in the midst?
Like it says in the parable that Jehovah said, they not know that the soul is required.
That's right.
And who shall that be which, set aside something along those lines? So read that again.
Yep. Job 21 and 21. For what pleasure hath he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst?
Right, because that substance that you have is going to be transferred from you to us, the Israelites.
All right. This is the book of Psalms 109, again in verse 13, and it reads, that his posterity be cut off, in the generation following, that their name be blotted out.
That goes hand in hand with Isaiah 14.
Verse 14, that the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Prepare slaughter for the iniquity of their fathers. You know?
Somebody get Job 27.
Oh, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. You know? You know, them classics right there. No, I was done. Yeah, go on.
Verse 14, that the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out.
Because the Lord said that the Lord will not do it. They're going to be held.
Right.
We got the other one.
Job 27. Yeah. This is Job 27 and 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High,
That's
and
right.
the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty.
That's right.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with grain.
Right, so their future, they got to look forward to. That's just death, payback, retribution against them. Everything. Recompense.
You about to say Caesar the righteous thing to recompense them that chose thee? You know?
Y'all got it.
Psalms 37, we'll start at verse 12. It says the wicked plotted against the
Hey,
just.
you know what? Hey, because, the Lord is just, man. You know, so instead of Jake worried about fucking, what you call that, reparations and all that, man, we already got it set. He got it set up for it.
You say according to himself.
Yeah, that's right. The world. Yeah. What did it say? Because of injuries and ill dealings. The kingdom is translated. You know. So the Lord, He already got it set up for us, man. Yeah.
But they're going to put the way for them that was really the poor.
That's right. Oh, go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings.
See, because of unrighteous dealings, man. All right. Oh, this man is unrighteous. All right. He's unrighteous. He's a wicked ruler. All right. Go ahead.
Injuries. And riches got by deceit.
And everything he got is stolen, man. All right. Because look, you got to remember the so-called white man. He has no heritage, man. All right. What's that? Malachi. He laid his heritage to waste. So everything he got is stolen. Okay. So everything he got. Oh, we were just talking about fucking Hawaii, right? Hawaii, man. That's stolen land. This right here we stand. That's stolen land. All right. From Gab, Puerto Rico. You know. Everywhere is all stolen land. His ass supposed to be in Mount Petra, some goddamn way, man. You know. Canada. You know, this is Gadite land, right? Yeah, he keepeth not at home. You know, his desire is as hell. You know, But go ahead.
Sorry at the top real quick. Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, increase, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, man. The saints shall take the kingdom, man. You know? So we got inheritance. We got restitution coming to us, man. You got reparations coming to us, man. You know?
Real reparations.
Real reparations, not some goddamn paper money.
Not your fucking people money.
Look, and they act, listen, but hold on, but listen to this. They actually start off. They said they want to give us reparations, but guess what? They're gonna give it to you at what? That's you. You know. So this devil, man, you know, he real sneaky. Well, we gonna give you reparations, but you got to be on a microchip.
Right.
You see?
But
But war was in his heart. But go ahead, brothers.
This is Psalms 37, verse 12. Again, it said, the wicked plotted against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. All right, so Esau, your day is coming, man.
That's right, bro.
So you can do all the planning, the plotting, the scheming that you want. But there's, like they read in Job, it's a bound that you can't pass, man. All right, you ain't gonna be able to get so far, man. You're gonna have that candy bar right at your mouth. Put it in your mouth, and the Lord gonna be like, no. You're gonna knock it out.
When he is about to fill his belly.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's right.
snatches, no snatches.
I got something to back up.
I got two more verses. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
And listen to this. This the world that he planned on having. Guess what? It don't include your black ass.
That's right.
Really? They want to exterminate you. Yeah. There's number Edomites. It don't include you, man. They want the birthright, man.
Check this out. I got something real quick.
You know? No, it's all good.
Proverbs 28 and 8. He that by usury and unjust gain increases his substance, he shall gather it for him that will be before.
See?
Oh yeah.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna read this last verse back in Psalms 37. It said, their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. All right, so the Lord is going to do everything that you planned on doing. It's going to be done unto you.
Yeah. Because you want to put everybody else in slavery. Your ass, you're going to be the top slave in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? Every Israelite is going to own an Edomite.
Right.
All right? We're going to break our foot off in your ass, man.
That's right.
Just like that, man. And vocabulary, you could say, the bloodthirst. Y'all seen that video that nigga posted? This is his bloodthirst video. That nigga, look, man. The scriptures say you hated not blood.
That's right, bro.
You know,
35:33.
the scriptures call us the peaceable.
That's right.
So we got to take your punk ass down, man. You know, so it can be peace on earth. Okay.
This Ecclesiastes 5 and 13. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept the owner thereof to their hurt.
See?
I got something if I must.
Go ahead, man. Yeah. You know what? And you know what? If you into the economy, the fucking stock market or whatever, they actually keep talking about this great transfer of wealth. Well, great transfer of the great transfer of wealth is about to be the Israelites.
Right.
All right? Because it's going to be an economic collapse, and it's going to be a great transfer of wealth. No,
We know.
we know.
We know.
Yeah.
All right, thou kingdom come, man. We gonna receive that wealth.
Scripture says in Revelation, it says what? To give reward to thy servants, the prophets.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no paper money. Look, it's gonna be gold, silver, precious metals, and slaves, and land, and cattle. All right. Right, and women, all right, all a man can never want, man.
Yes.
All right.
It all. Women, power.
Go ahead, man.
God, this is that scripture said Yahweh shall laugh at you.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 52 at verse 5. It says, Yahweh shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place.
It says destroy thee forever. Because guess what? You are not coming back into power. All right, this is I think it's Ezra. He said this is the fourth beast who I made the fourth beast who I made to rule in my world. And guess what? That's the end all be all, man.
Right, reset.
All right, that's the end all be all. It ain't gonna be no other beast rule. We gonna be the next thing coming, man. All right.
Brother, you mentioned Isaiah 14 earlier too. It says his face will never, should never rise.
Let him finish, man.
It says, and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. The righteous also shall see it, and fear, and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trust in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself with his wickedness.
Who could that be talking?
The average Jake in the ghetto?
No.
In the barrio?
Right.
You know? Come on, man.
That's right.
Yeah,
Put your thinking caps on.
Yeah, because this dude, he'll take your land for oil, man. He'll blow up your whole goddamn land for oil.
And then he'll make it seem like he's helping you out.
Yeah.
Then he'll stab your ass, kill you, and then make it seem like I was trying to help him. I'm trying to help you, right?
He was a monster.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, so we already know who will do all this wickedness for money and resources and power. You know?
Look what the devil did to Gaddafi.
Right.
All right, you know?
They weren't better with him.
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
They do that to their own. What you think they're going to do to us?
Yeah, that's right.
So, do good by
Yeah, so.
Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with sickness.
So that was so long ago, it wasn't me.
It was you.
I got it. 49 12. You can't blame me for that.
It's not fair.
Guess what? Life is not fair, nigga.
We told you just deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. Yeah. It's so long ago.
Why you keep bringing up slavery? Why the fuck you keep bringing up that, that other thing?
Right.
So much so that you can't even talk about that shit because they'll fucking knock your video off.
Yeah.
You know? But everybody got to lament more with your ass, but us, we just got to say shit. We just got to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, 9/11. That shit over there with Adolf. You know, so they won't let that shit go.
Even recently.
But you can't even talk about this.
Even recently with the Chinese, they said they was getting discriminated against.
Oh, in California when they put the laws.
They put laws up to fight against them. All right.
Hey, Esau say what? He said he got this land by manifest destiny. So hey, guess what? This is spiritual destiny.
That's right, bro.
So hey, bro. God.
Go ahead.
Right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 12. It said, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and thou art he that shall altogether go unpunished. It said, art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
The Lord is asking the questions about they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. We went through it. We got to deal with it.
He dealt with it.
Still dealing with it. And art thou he that what?
It said, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
So you go altogether unpunished?
Right.
Then
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
you're going to drink of it. You're going to gulp it every day. Huh?
That's right.
You know, you go to Obadiah, the 15th verse, somebody can get that.
Did you make us drink of the cup? And even like you made us eat the drink of it. You tried to, our people was trying to starve themselves. They was trying to starve themselves to death. And you knocked their teeth out and made them drink, and made them eat.
Yeah, they wanted to die.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Go ahead.
For as ye have drunken upon the holy mountain, so shall all of the heathen drink continually. Ye that shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Read that verse again.
Slack.
Sorry. Take your time.
Obadiah 1:16. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Ye that shall drink and shall swallow down, and they shall be as they had not been.
Right, so you're going to drink it, you're going to swallow it down, and you're going to be as thou hast not been. What does that mean? That means that when you're a slave, you have no identity. You have the identity of your master. So that's why it says in Micah, the 4th chapter, that the heathen are going to be under their tree and under their God or something like that. That means you're going to be underneath the master of the Israelite that we've been given to as an inheritance. Because the scriptures speak about that when we have servants of the other nations. You know?
Can I finish this Isaiah real quick?
I think also, Apostle, that's where it also says in Job, you shall fly away as the vision of the night.
This is Isaiah 14:23. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and the son and the nephew, saith the Lord.
Because they, what is that? That's all male.
Yeah, the lineage.
The males are the ones that continue the lineage, which continue the legacy. And your legacy is tainted. You know? And so the Lord said, that's it. He had enough of your shit. You're about to be put out of the earth. You're about to be chased out of the earth. You know? You goddamn devil.
Switch over.
Yeah.
Can I get a quick one?
Transform himself.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna
You
be
said
able.
swift.
You can't hide yourself.
No, this is Sirach chapter 36 and verse 5. It says, let them know thee as we have known thee, and there is no God but only thou, O God. You know? So basically, this is basically saying that the heathens know thee as we know thee. So when we mess up, when we fuck up, how does the Lord correct us? He chastises us. He says, let them heathens know thee as what? Being chastised, you know, as his we is known. You know, that's what in the book of Isaiah, it says, the Lord said, in my wrath I have smote thee, but in my favor I shall have mercy upon thee. You know? That was all I had.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not acquit the wicked. The Lord
Basically, this devil think he done got away, man. The Lord got a special plan for this devil.
I think you forgot it.
You know? Go ahead.
not acquit the wicked. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and in the clouds, and in the dust of his feet.
See, it's beautiful. See, this devil, he been getting away with shit for so long, and then the Lord rolls us up to fucking confront him to his face, man. You know? Yeah, you know? Exactly. So then the Lord set us up, and now we are thorn in his side, man. You know?
Somebody get Jeremiah 10:25.
They're so used to that freedom. They're so used to being able to freely commit the awful acts that they commit without anybody saying anything.
Hey, you know what? Even the people of their own nation be fucking condemning them. You got other Edomites that's coming up against them. You got Edomites that's tired of these elites, man. You know?
Like that woman that was crying.
Yeah.
Her daughter,
Oh yeah, kind.
and her daughter had wanted to go with her father.
Yeah.
She catching hell.
Yeah, you eat them sign and crying. Shit. You know it's bad.
I feel sorry for y'all. That's how we've been living.
Yeah.
As a people.
Yeah. We just made it look good, baby.
Exactly. They can't take the bottom half of the pig. They shouldn't have been eaten anyway. But guess what? They made delicacies out of that shit.
That's right.
And the buckets of chicken used to be $3. The motherfuckers $15 now.
Yeah. So now, we got used to dealing with our own suffering.
But I'm just saying, they took something that's fucking scrap.
No, go ahead.
We got used to dealing with our own suffering. You know what I'm saying? And now the suffering of others, like we're kind of numb to the suffering of others. Because now we're to the point where everything else is fucking over us, so we choose to deal with ourselves.
Like the Genesis, one shall be stronger than the other. But Jake is stronger mentally, man. So Jake know how to be homeless. Jake know how to catch hell and deal with it, man. All right, back to Jenny. One shall be stronger than the other, man. Jake just make it look good, bro.
Yeah, that's why Jake got job. He said when the COVID happened, so-called happened, he was like, yeah, these people going crazy. He's like, just another day for Jake.
Hey, you see, I was watching on this video in California. This dude in California, he had like some tents, and he basically made a whole grill. He had a kitchen, he had a couch.
Yeah.
He was renting it out. Like so Jake make it look good, man.
He was the king around there.
He's the king around there, man.
The scripture's also
Get a living room.
It says in the book of Sirach, it says a poor man is honored in his skill. And it says that a rich man in his riches.
So Jake cold with it, man. So go ahead, brothers.
Yeah. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 25, and it reads, Pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob, and devoured him, and consumed him, and have made his habitation desolate.
Precept.
This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 15. It says, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. All right, so it say, you really putting your own self into a trick bag, man.
That's right.
All right, and the trap that you're setting are the ones that you're going to fall in, man.
Because you know what? Jake been had those traps against him, whether it was redlining or not giving Jake loans, you know, the prison system, man. But now all that shit is being turned around on him, man. You know, now they can't fill the prisons. So who you think they gonna start putting in them prisons just beside Jake? Edomites, you know, and some of these other nations, man. You know, oh, go ahead.
They were just saying that these people are just starting to be coming from the sea, right? And now this new one is coming in. So what is that going to do? That's going to, he saw from the really because they said eviction is going to increase at a high rate. These banks are going to be closed. There's not going to be loans. Hey, they're not going to be able to take care of you like they did in their first pandemic, man. Right. This new pandemic is going to be something wrong. Okay, it ain't gonna be delicate. You're not gonna be able to move around like you want to. They said being outside, you're gonna be able to be policed. You're going to jail. So as you said, they're gonna have ways to fill those jails, Adam. Right there with this new pandemic.
Hey, look how they did the people. I learned that was kind of like a smack on the wrist compared to other countries, man. Hey, look how they did those people over there in China. All right, them people were locked in their buildings. You could hear them screaming from one sky ladder to the other. All right, they said they was going outside. They was killing them. You keep me coming outside, man. So hey, they gonna give up.
And they boarded people up in those tall apartment buildings. They boarded their ass in.
Help! So Esau for to make his own people feel the wrath, man. All right, you see it coming, man. If you don't, you better open your damn eyes.
That's right.
Total submission.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 33:1. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Yeah, so hey, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, but they dealt treacherously with Jake, man. I said, we're getting zero opportunities, man. All right. They're constantly killing us in the streets, man, all the way to this day now, man. All right, it's never ended. But now when they're going to show the peace signs, hey, we come in peace, man, that's when it's going to reverse on them, man. Deuteronomy 30:7 says it's going the curse is going to be reversed, roughly paraphrasing, man. The Lord's going to put the curses on our enemies, man. All right, the curses that we're dealing with, man. Deuteronomy 28, chapter 15 down 16, man.
We just get a little taste of it, man.
That's right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. He's going to say it. Right.
We've been dealing with this shit for 500 years plus.
That's right.
What do you have to say? How does it feel?
Like elders brought out earlier, said one should be stronger than the other. I remember my father telling me the story as a kid.
Down the job told him, he said, how do y'all do it? Living paycheck to paycheck. I blow my brains out of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you living?
No, I'm saying,
When you work in these business offices and stuff, man, you feel Esau Edom's broke is different than Jake's broke.
Hell
They
yeah.
broke, they can still get their car
Hell
fixed,
yeah.
blow their engine to get it placed, pay their bills and all that. I only got $5,000 in the bank. I'm like, damn, I got $20 for the rest of the week. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I got some. This is Isaiah 14 and 1.
Yeah, do that.
It says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
Right, so who's that those strangers?
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And my people shall take them and bring them, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Right, so when gathered Israel among the nations, and the Israelites, they know that they're Israelites, then they're going to take the other nations.
That's right.
And bring them to their place. What's their place? Slavery.
That's right.
Yep.
You got it.
It says, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants.
What? Possess.
Yes. Somebody look that up.
Property.
What does that belong?
Slave, right?
Okay, what does that mean?
Right. They shall possess them.
That bloodthirst.
Is this the most high?
Definition, if you got
It says definition of possess. It says, have as belonging to one, it says to own.
No, ownership. To be subservient to somebody. You know, so you're going to go into captivity. You got it.
It says, for servants and handmaids.
For what?
Servants and handmaids.
That's male servants, slave, and female
Female
slaves.
slaves, yep.
It's just a fancy euphemism saying male slaves and female slaves.
It says, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they will rule over their oppressors.
So first of all, the Lord don't change.
Right?
The Lord don't change.
That's right.
You know? You got it.
That's right. So you people that own, we're gonna own y'all like y'all owned us. All right. Hey, the scripture say we're gonna repay double unto y'all and what y'all did unto us.
Forever.
All right. That's what. So
You seen that picture with that little white girl with the Jake in the cage?
yeah.
So you get ready for that.
Yeah.
On the movie Planet of the
Planet of the
Apes,
Apes,
Mark
yeah.
Wahlberg. You had the little supposed to be, they had a monkey girl. You know, it's Jake, and she had the Edomite girl as a slave.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you get ready for it. You know,
Get ready.
Reset. I got this a little more. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
right? So when this is about to take place, right? There's going to be something that's going to be happening to the earth. You know? And what is that? Especially here in America, Babylon the Great. Right. You know.
It says, thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
We couldn't do that 1492.
God.
We couldn't do that 1592. We couldn't do that 1692.
Right.
We couldn't do that until the Lord put the Spirit on the to teach.
Right.
So that's how we know this is one of the signs that we're coming to the end of this man's kingdom.
Right.
Because these are the things that were taking place when the Lord said he was about to raise us up and deliver us out of this captivity. You got it?
It says, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
And that's what we're telling them.
Yeah.
You know, go, shake their hand, exalt the voice, and then they go into the gates of the Lord.
Oh, God.
You know, you're cursing them out because the prophets at the end, whenever the kingdom was at its end, the prophets will come out and prophesy against that kingdom that the Lord was about to bring them down. So before they were brought down.
One more.
Go ahead, bring it out.
It says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He will smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He
That's right. He didn't let up.
God,
Aggressively worked.
God.
It says, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. All right.
None hinder. In other words, there ain't going to be nobody that's going to step in and say,
I got some, it says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
because as long as you're ruling, you're the wicked, people are mourning. You know? So you're going to be taken out. Okay?
It says, they break forth into singing. Yea. I'm going to stop right there.
Well, you can keep on.
Okay.
Matter of fact, finish that out.
It says, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Right, so bottom line, even the trees want to be happy. They waiting for you to go down. They root every time they see you come down. They root for you to go down.
He's always saying positive.
You
Trees are in
read the part they break forth into singing.
Trees are in captivity.
You'll see a tree and a little plant
Right.
with concrete all around it. You gotta bust up the concrete for the roots and shit, man.
And that's where the tree's strength lies, in its roots.
Yeah,
So you can find its strength.
Yeah.
You know. I got something. This is Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 8. It says, "He will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord Yahweh will wipe away." It's like it will wipe away tears from off all faces of Israel. Of course, it says, "And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth."
So what we see going on right now is the rebuke of the Lord upon us. So that's going to be lifted up. Lifted up.
Okay. For the Lord hath spoken it, and it shall be said in that day, Lo, this is our God, which we wait for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord, we have waited for him. He will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
Right, because the scripture say the time will come when they will no more stay from the smoke, but they will from the Lord the truth.
For in this mountain shall the hand of the Lord rest, and Moab shall be trodden down under him, even as straw is trodden down from the dunghill.
Yeah, because all nations are going to get it.
That's
right.
right.
Esau is just a top nation. All nations are going to get it.
Yeah, hey, because Moab think they about to be the shit, man. Hey, don't forget about all that gold that's over there in that's not Kenya. What is that?
Uganda.
Uganda. They found all that gold deposit. So
Now all of a
China.
sudden Esau has an interest in that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's just laid up for us, man.
You got the next piece of it.
This is Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
That's right.
He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity.
And it means what it says.
That's right.
You hear that vocab?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword.
Here is the place.
So since he's such an expert on the scriptures, break that down, nigga.
Right.
No, he's going to tell you it's going to be something else.
Yeah, break that
Yeah,
down.
what it mean? Yeah, that's the whole break.
He said it
breakdown.
means, you know, that those that are to be killed are going to get killed, and those that are going to go into captivity are going to go into captivity. and nothing to do with Esau.
That's what proves he an Edomite.
Believers of Christ.
So who's going into slavery, nigga?
Right.
That's what we want to know. Who's going into slavery, nigga?
Demons.
Because captivity means slavery, man. All right. Psalms. King David said, "Acts of me, not to give you the heathen for our inheritance." What the fuck does that mean, man? What does that mean? Come on, man.
Yeah.
That, you know, I'll give a rod of iron. He shall rule the nation as I received of the Father. He shall break them in pieces.
Well, he just still with the man and he still be found in his hand.
Break that down, nigga.
Right. Come on now.
Break that down. The law is done away with.
Yeah.
What's the second covenant all about?
Right. Exactly.
So how, if the laws are done away with, how is the Lord going to put the laws into our inward parts if the laws are done away with?
Yeah.
What sense does that make?
When you gonna be in judgment?
Exactly. Where is the most side to judge the earth if his laws are done
Yeah. It's just lawless,
Why
right?
is he going to bring them fire?
Why is he a judge? Doesn't the judge have laws? Start adding that vocab.
Yeah, why is sin still in the earth? That's the point. There's no such thing as sin. If the law is done away with, there's no such way as sin.
That's why I told the
Apostle Paul said, I would not know sin if it wasn't for the law. You see? So explain that.
It is sin.
It is sin, right?
Sin is transgression
Transgression
of the law.
But we supposed to listen to him.
Right.
Go ahead, man. Y'all bring out what y'all got, man.
I'm reading the NLT real quick. This is Revelation 13 and 10. Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone that is to die by the sword will die by the sword. That means that God's holy people must endure persecution patiently and remain faithful.
Man.
You're trying to say that's what that means. It has nothing to do with slavery and all that. That's exactly what you're going into captivity.
Going into captivity.
You know, and we had to deal with it. Now you got to.
You going into prison.
That's right.
Revelation 13 and 10. Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone that is destined to die by the sword will die by the sword. That means that God's holy people must endure persecution patiently and remain faithful.
That whole sword piece, he's talking about Edom when he said the sword is bathed in evidence. Okay? So that's who he's coming back for. Esau, Edom. That's what that applies to.
Because Esau did that.
Yep.
And he's doing it. And he's going to do it again. But that's going to be your downfall. Because we read earlier that this couple, they have to drink in the cup of the spirit of trumpet. But the Lord said in Zephaniah 1 and 15, I believe it is, 17, you know, it says that the Lord is so displeased with the heathen because the Lord was but a little displeased and they held forth with you.
That's right.
You know? So he that touches us, touches us. So you got to pay. No matter how you slice it, you got to pay.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. It says, but they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I raised up unto them. All right? Bring that up. Yeah, hey, because hey, we're not gonna be long longer in your service. Maybe we're gonna serve you how about Shai. That's
right.
All right, and that's what the prophets are pushing that vibration throughout the four corners of the earth to our people. All right, hey, like the apostle was going to. We're not out here for everybody. We're here for our people. So the rest of you nations, the elect of our people, God. So the rest of you nations are going into slavery under the elect of our people. All right, but we're no longer gonna be serving you, man. All right, enough is enough. All right.
This is the book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 25, and it reads, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. And there is no respect of persons.
Just because you're the rulers right now don't mean that you ain't going to get paid back.
Right.
No. I mean, the king get no claim to that, basically.
Quick one, yeah. Psalm 7 and 11. The Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. Every day. Hey, so hey.
To this day.
To this day.
Right. How do you measure if the law is done away with? How do you
law.
measure the wicked?
Yeah. So how vocab gonna call us evil? How you gonna call us evil if something is not measured by something, right?
And then the Lord tell us to make righteous judgments.
God.
According to what?
According to what? What is he talking?
What? Our own understanding?
What is he talking about?
Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good, whether it be evil. So what is the measuring stick for good or evil?
I got a quick one. Real quick, this is John 15 and 22. It said, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin.
but now they have no cloak for their sins. So who was Yahushua coming, man? He walked with the law, statutes, commandments, man. He walked perfectly. How do we know he walked perfectly? Because he did the law, man.
So Corinthians say he had no sin.
That's right. It wasn't sin. Transgression of the law. 1 John 3 and 4. All right, so yes. Yeah.
Oh, do you still have one?
Yeah, actually, I had something to back you up in Revelation. This is
They got thousands of precepts.
this is
It never stops.
Never ends.
This is Psalms 49 and verse 14. It says, like sheep, they are laid in the grave. Like sheep, they are laid in the grave. Death shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion over
Yeah,
them in
what's
the
the
morning.
death? Slavery, man. All right? Death is going to feed on you, bro. Go ahead.
And their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. That was basically all I heard.
All right. Close it up, brothers.
All right, with that, we hope this lesson was edifying for the body. Once again, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem conquered us.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that do act to the speckled bird. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Abba.
Abba Abba.
Kwam Yasharal.
Kwam Yasharal.
All right, Shalom to sincere elect brothers and sisters on the common.
Shalom.
You got it right this time.